Hi guys. Hello. Sorry it took so long to come up. My computer was giving me a hard time. Welcome in Time to Shine Homestead. Welcome Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead. Welcome Sis for your Handly Maid. Welcome Pepper of the Rusty Pepper. Okay. And welcome at home with Tom and Rhonda. Welcome in. Sorry it took me so long to get pulled up. It's funny because I just did an hour live with my coupon channel. So the computer should have been warmed up and ready to go. But no, it's acting weird. And earlier when I did a live, it did not show me the time. And it's doing the same thing now. It's not showing me the time. Welcome, Petways 3 Creek Farms. Hello. Hello, Brampton Gardner. Welcome. Brampton Gardner, did you get your crafting thing going on with your stuff that you were going to be doing? I do want to join in on that if I kind of know what to do. Definitely maybe like making a wreath, like a Christmas wreath, or maybe making a Christmas inspired scrapbook page or something like that. That's about my skills are pretty much with glue and scrapbook tape, that two-sided tape stuff. Hello, Tony Montgomery. Oh yeah, you're Tony Montgomery, you're Daylene's husband. Hello, Becca Mudcap. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. I put the link in the chat a little bit earlier if anybody wants to come up and have a talk. I am pretty much welcome to most anybody coming up as long as you're showing your face and I know you. So I put the link in the chat. So you're welcome to come up and plug your channel. Sure. Of course you're welcome, Pepper. You're always welcome. Yeah. So that's it. Today I got some freebies in the mail for my Coupon Gale channel. I got a bag of Alberto's beef jerky worth $6.49. We had the recommended it to me. It's called My Mochi ice cream. And I guess it's Asian inspired ice cream. It has like a dough on the outside of the ice cream, which I'm trying to get used to. I ate one of them. They come in like little round lumps. I don't know what you call them. But anyway, I tried that today. I got this for free. This was $4.66 and the Alberto's was $6.49. So the two things together were worth about $11 basically. So hey, not bad. And I still have more. I have 2 more of my Moochie coupons to turn in, plus cat food, plus cat litter, some lunch meat. Yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty good freebie month for Coupon Gale. So if y'all want to check out my other channel, Coupon Gale, I'm getting the free stuff going lately. So anyway, how are you?
I'm blessed beyond measure.
You need to enter my giveaway on my coupon channel, Pepper.
Okay.
I'm doing a giveaway. It's like a gift card thing. So I mean, other people are doing other. Do you crochet or sew at all, Pepper? I don't even know if you do that or not.
I have. It's difficult on my hands at the moment, but I still try.
Yeah.
Right.
I bet there's some cool crafts you can do with the yarn. Like if you were to win some yarn on one of the channels. But anyway, they're doing the Birthday Angels giveaway 21. It's Daigo Crochet that's doing it. And oh, you're in the Garden State Gardeners in the Uber. And Pepper is pointing things at me. Oh, she's moving her screen. Okay.
Yeah,
I forgot what you were doing.
I'm using my gorilla claws so I can move
Oh,
it.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna do that giveaway. I entered it on all the channels that are there, and I also am hosting it. So I'm gonna give away a couple of prizes, one to my winner and then one to the grand prize winner. So kind of like they did with the Harvest Moon giveaway, and I guess they did a Christmas in July, but I missed that one. But anyway, pretty cool. I thought it was a good way to get some channel exposure for the Coupon Gale channel. Yes, all moderators are welcome to put up links for channels that are in the live. That would be awesome. And if I have a moderator in here, would y'all put up the link to Blackberry Rock Homestead and the Rusty Pepper? The Rusty Pepper is the one on the live with me, and her name is Pepper. Her dog's name is Rusty. So you guys drive me crazy when you call her Rusty because you're calling her dog's name. So it's like, dude, her name is Pepper.
I can howl like he does.
It drives me crazy because to me, it's like, how do they not know you? How do they not know that? But that's just me because, because I'm close to you, I guess. But I mean, we're all close to different people. We all know different people. So
Oh
we
yeah.
all run in different circles on YouTube. We're all part of different communities on YouTube. And that's great, so.
My stove light is on. I was wondering what was behind me.
Oh yeah, I see a lot, but it looks more like a lamp to me. But yeah, and basically when they call her that, I just know that means they don't really know her. But that's okay. We all have different.
Well, you know what I can start doing when they call me Rusty?
SP? What's SP? Oh, not so close together. Oh, are you talking about not putting up links so close together? Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard that one yet, Free Henley May, but we never know. We never know what we hear a lot of different things. Hello, Charles with Bushcraft Family. Welcome to the live.
So Jan, how are you doing tonight? From Simply Jan Homestead.
Simply Jan Homestead. Yes, welcome, Jan. Did I say welcome, Jan, to Jan? I don't know if I did or not. I'll put the link up if anybody else wants to come up and join us on the panel. I did not have a guest set up tonight, and I hadn't really done
Howdy, Charles.
I hadn't really done an open panel chat in a while. Hello, CB with Huga Homestead. How are you? Yes, I've been watching your videos, Charles. I have sometimes though, I watch your videos and then I get upset because then I try to worry about whatever it was I was watching on your video. So I have to do them in spurts. But I mean, I understand what you're saying and I believe what you're saying, but sometimes hearing the truth is hard. And I believe a lot of it, and I believe the times are going to get hard. And I do try to go to the store. When I go to the store, even if I'm going to buy something stupid, right, like craft supplies, I always try to grab a can of soup, a can of chicken, whatever, a bottle of bleach. Hello, Shift Kicker. How are you?
Wait a minute.
Something of prepping.
Wait a minute, Gail. Getting craft supplies is never stupid. Now let me explain why. No matter what it is you're getting, you can make something with it. and
Yeah.
either sell it or give it for a present. Always something for it.
Well, by stupid, I don't mean it's stupid to buy craft supplies. I mean, with the current state of the world,
Oh, yeah.
how much money do we want to spend on our hobbies and take away from getting our preps that we need? So
Right.
that's what I'm referring to. Yes, I love
Yeah.
crafts. I love making wreaths and just I love scrapbooking. I love craft stuff. By that I don't mean
Right. But there
I
are
have
so many
I have
people.
both craft people in here and prepping people in here. So by that I was saying I don't want to spend so much on crafts that I'm taking away from my preps. So even if I'm going to get something non-essential, I try to get something that I actually need for prepping at the same time.
Well, I
But
did.
they are going up on their prices at Dollar Tree. That is not a rumor. I had that confirmed by the manager at Dollar Tree. So if there's something you need, something you commonly buy there, like I buy the little dishwasher pods, it comes 10 in a pack. And I know that's silly, but I'll just buy a few here and there and I'll just open the package and I have a little plastic bucket that I keep them in under the cabinet. Welcome, will it grow? Hello, her urban a bucket. Hello. So anyway, I try to keep prepped on those items, just so I always have them. And that is one thing that I definitely buy at Dollar Tree. So I'm kind of sad that they're actually gonna
Hey, Charles.
Dollar Tree's going up
Hello.
their prices. This is not good.
Hey, well, I did have, my little pantry. It was full. But somebody walked in and was supposed to help me doing things other places. But instead, they emptied out. They took that because I had too much of one thing or another. So they decided to empty it out for me.
And take it home.
I don't know what they did with it. And they weren't going to let me keep it, so I didn't care.
Hey, Shift Kicker.
Pepper, you do not seem like, to me, when I talk to you, like the kind of woman that would let somebody walk in and mess with your stuff. So when you tell me that so and so got your stuff off the front porch, so and so got this or that, I'm like, why did she not tell them off? I mean, you're a Southern lady. You can be sweet at one minute and tough the next when you need to be, like me.
But
I'm
but,
sweet,
I,
but don't mess with my stuff or
but
you'll
also,
definitely get in
also
trouble.
you got to remember,
Unless you need it and you ask, then I can decide if I want to give it to you or not.
you got to also remember,
Mm-hmm.
I know how to be sneaky and I know what paybacks mean. Karma always comes around and it does much better than I do at
But
the
if they're
moment.
stealing from you, that's not right.
No,
If
that's
they
true.
took it without
That's,
asking, that is stealing. And that's in the commandments. Do not steal.
well,
So
Well,
they kind of stole
technically,
from
the
you.
government can come in and take your prep.
Yeah.
yeah, they could
Hello,
take anything.
Nikki. The everyday life of the OCD is chick. Welcome in. Yes, I've heard you say that. That's one of the things you say that make me nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, they could just
Well,
walk into your house.
from what I heard, there's ways around it. Like your canned foods that you can yourself,
Uh
they
huh.
can't take because they don't know that it's 100% safe. But stuff that's in like um,
Tin
Welcome,
cans and
cans.
Yaya
things like
girl,
that, they
Lala.
can take that.
I do have some home canned stuff. Well, there's a reason to can your own stuff right there. There's a good reason to
Yep.
do it because that's something they can't take. Welcome, Sparkle's Hope Chest. If I have a moderator in here, will you put up the link to Sparkle's Hope Chest? She and Yaya girl Lala, two people from the community of Tuber Chat that don't normally come in. So if y'all put up their link. Anyway, hopefully I don't have a sneezing fit. I had a sneezing fit during a video, and then my eyes started watering during my coupon Gale live earlier. So
No, but no, I, I have said something. But you also know there are certain people They don't care what you have to say.
Then those people
Yeah.
should not be in your house. You're too nice, Pepper. I'd call the agency and be like, okay, Laura does not need to come back to my house because she decided to take home my canned soup and I did not give her permission to do so.
Oh, you'd be surprised what I've already gotten the works on something.
Hello, Arizona Highland Homestead.
You would really be
How's your
surprised.
truck? How's your truck, Charles?
I just don't advertise it.
Hello, Brenda Baker.
It doesn't pay to advertise.
No.
Well, what I was going to say about the prepping thing, even if you don't look at it as if things get bad and that's all the food you're going to have. You can look at it this way. How much was a pound of hamburger last year?
Oh Lord, not bad.
Yeah. Now this year it's
3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the next quarter it's going up again. Beef is. So just imagine how much you're going to be paying $10 a pound for hamburger. $10.
Yeah. Thank you for putting up links, moderators. That's awesome. I just wanted to welcome in those channels that came from my other community and let them know that they're welcome here. Yeah, it's disturbing. I'm sure you've heard it before. Like, I believe what you say, Charles, but it scares me because, I don't want to think about the world going as badly as I see that it is possibly going. Did I say hi to Brenda Baker? Hi, Brenda Baker.
Hey, Brenda.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to keep things put up, but that does motivate me to want to can more because I was thinking to myself, I really do need to can some stuff. But I have a bunch of deer meat.
Ooh.
What about deer meat? Is it prepackaged meat or deer meat? I mean, is there anything to do with the meat as to what they can take and not take? Charles, do you know anything about that part?
As far as I know, they won't take anything that's unless they're in there stealing it. But if they're taking it for emergency purposes, they won't take anything that's not sealed type thing. They can take your water and canned goods, as far as I know now.
Yeah, but they'll take the water that's closed. So anything that you clean the bottle out with bleach and filled up yourself and has writing on it with a marker, they're not going to take anything like that, right?
They can, because they can purify that water.
Mm.
They have purifying. They have a branch in military that that's all they do is purify water.
Mm-hmm.
I have what the person that emptied my pantry doesn't know is I do have a few boxes where they don't know where they're at. I can't move them, but they're in a safe spot. I got to move them by taking out things.
Yeah.
But they're in a safe spot. They don't even like going where it's at because
No.
There's too much work in there.
Well, I don't think free handling made, they don't have the right to do it really, but the government can make up their own rules about things.
No, they do have the right. It's
what
Obama.
Go ahead.
Obama signed a executive order that if there's emergency or pandemic, they can go in and take necessary stuff from residents. Nothing you can do about it. And there's like, I think 2.5, 3 paragraphs of just that stuff. And it's gasoline, fuel, medical stuff that they can take.
Simply Jan Homestead is not going live tonight. So she has already mentioned to me that if I wanted to go live longer that I could do that. So yes, free handling May. That is some
Yep.
B star 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 star. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
You,
Yeah.
Charles, can they take my oxygen and my nebulizer from me?
um, they can't take everything. They can take a percentage of it. You have to be safe, rather. They can't take everything from you.
Hello, Mo Bang for your bucks. Hello, Southern Sown and Grown.
But again, who's going to be the judge of what they're going to take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be nobody here to school them, and the people with them will be with them, so they're not going to necessarily tell on them because they're going to be sharing it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
That
I'll probably end up shot. I think.
that's why whenever I like if I get cases of stuff like because I order from Dollar Tree online and I get the cases, I leave that stuff in my car until 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I bring it in.
Yeah, I heard you say that. I heard you say that.
For one, I don't want other people knowing what I got, and another, I don't want other people reporting it because they already are telling people to report people that look like they're preppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking a lot of preppers buy their stuff piece by piece by piece, so that it would be hard to see it. Hello, Logan. It Yes, there's a lot of people out there that don't believe it's going to get that bad, but the store shelves are showing the proof of it. So even those who are having a hard time believing it, like my younger sister, are starting to say, "Oh my gosh, the prices are crazy." And it's like one day she looked up from whatever she was doing and was like, "Oh my goodness, what happened to the prices at the store?"
Uh huh.
It's like she was so busy. I love my sister dearly, but she's so totally opposite of me. She gets her groceries sent to her house. She picks up her groceries on her way home from the store where they've already got them ready, curbside stuff. So I think, maybe she wasn't aware of some of the prices because she's doing some stuff like that. Hello, Mary Ranch.
Hey, Mary Ranch. Yeah, that's um, the government will even tell you there is no shortages, no food shortages in
Well,
the
they don't
United
want to
States.
say that because everybody will go to the store and buy tons of stuff. But there's been items in the pet food area that have been scarce forever. Like my cats eat
Yep,
uh,
canned food.
specifically Purina Kit Caboodle. Seriously, that's what they eat. So
Do you know
Walmart
why they're
doesn't have it
running out
anymore.
of cat food?
Yeah, they're running out of my specific. They have other kinds, but my cats are picky, and they can't afford to be picky right now, right? But
Well,
anyway, I started getting it at Tractor Supply.
they're
But
they're u-
Tractor Supply is running out of things like whole oats, which I feed my chickens. So it's like even your pet food stuff is getting to be a problem. And I've actually started to let my pets eat some table food occasionally, like meat, because, at some point, um, you know, they'll have to eat what you're eating, or you'll have to not have them anymore because you have to feed them. So, you know,
well the reason why it's um, pet food, meaning dog food and cat food, is because they're using the same stuff that they make it for biofuel. Because we have a fuel shortage right now in the United States, and they're using the same the same stuff that they make the cat food and dog food with for biofuel.
Okay, that's disturbing.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
biofuel can be it can be made out of corn and stuff like that. That's what
Oh, okay.
it's a normal thing.
Yeah. So, you can only stock up so much. You only have a certain amount of room. And if you're going to stock up and then they're going to turn around and take it from you, that kind of
Yeah,
bite. I mean, do you think even trying to hide any of it would be worth anything? Or are they just going to literally rip our house apart looking for it anyway?
I'll just put it this way: you can make false walls. You can make things under your beds. There's you just got to get creative.
Yeah. Well, I've had actually a couple of ideas about that. I have a couple of ideas, for your specific area, for your
Yeah,
specific house and apartment and
I don't want to
RV or
give
wherever.
anything away, but I'm
Yeah, I
just
know what you're
saying.
saying. I actually have in mind a couple of things. So
If you're
I'm
real
going to start
creative,
making gas out of vegetables and meat. I would rather eat. All right, I'd rather eat than and have to walk than to have no food available. But that's just my opinion. That's silly to take food and make meat and make fuel out of it. That's some crazy stuff there. But
well,
this
that's
world is going in a crazy direction, and I don't know if any of us, hello microfarmer, I don't know if any of us can accurately predict what is coming. However, I think there's a lot of it in Revelations where it talks about fathers and sons and mothers and daughters and all this family not getting along. It talks about that in the Bible, and I always wonder, like, why would it happen all of a sudden? Isn't that something that happens all the time? But you see right now, the those with the jab and those without the jab are fighting, and God made us to all love each other regardless of our decision we made on that. I love all of you, whether you did it or did not do it. And I support your decision, whether you did it or did not do it.
well,
And
that's always been a thing. Humans always fight amongst each other, family or
yeah,
not. It's just you see it more
well,
now
it's
because it's
literally
so much
happened in our specific
social media.
family. It's happened in our specific family where it's been divided, and it's happened really on both sides to an extent, but on one side more than the other.
Just
I'll
look
put
at
the link
this.
out if anybody else wants to come up to chat.
Just look at Civil War. There was brothers fighting against brothers there.
Mm.
It's a normal thing, but you see it now because of all the news and social media, and that's all they plaster on certain news companies.
Yeah, when it was happening back in the 50s and 60s, it wasn't as widely seen as it is now.
Yeah.
The media is, I mean, they have instant communication now. And uh, it just, and the families, I don't, personally, I don't have that to worry about. And I'm sorry for the ones that have, that thought I would give anything to
Hello,
have my
Edmund.
family close. I mean, but it's going to happen. It's been happening for a couple of millenniums, just not like it is now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it's stated in the Bible that this is the end times. It's going to happen. Don't turn
Mhm.
around because there's your family, and guess what they're going to do? And people say, "Oh no, no." There's a lot of families that aren't like that, but we do have families that, I mean, the kids or the parents are going on trial for doing things illegal, wrong, whether it's Bible or, you know, I mean, when we break man's law, we're breaking God's law too.
Yep.
Can someone put up the link for Micro Farmer? One of the moderators. So, yeah. Well, the situation I was referring to with the family has gotten better, so that's good. And in my own family, on really on both sides of the family, all of that tension because of all that has gotten better. So that's good. It's rough to see your family going through stuff, and my family already has really enough that's going on in our family because my sister was diagnosed with cancer. Um, and she's about to have a pretty major surgery, which we're hoping will remove it. The doctor is hopeful at this point, so hopefully the surgery will fix it, and I will be going to stay with my sister for a while to take care of her after her surgery. And she has a fiance, and they live together. So, but I don't want him to have to leave work to take time off to help her. So I'm going to go and take care of her, and so he can just kind of move on and do what he needs to do, because with her working in the hotel industry, I really don't know what's going to happen. They're not good about giving time off, and they're not good about being understanding. So it's quite possible she could lose her job. Hello, Moon Sprouts. So yeah, kind of a mess.
Well, did you hear? I actually did a live stream and it didn't get in trouble for it.
Congratulations.
You did a live stream without getting in trouble?
Yeah.
We
Actually
were
did pretty
talking
good.
about the current state of the world, Micro Farmer, the prepping, the family not getting along because of the jab, no jab situation, and how we believe that we should all be getting along whether we decide to do it or not. That's my opinion. This is the rule I try to live by. God's love always. Don't hate the sinner, hate the sin. You know what I mean? In other words, somebody does something you don't like, you don't hate the person, you hate what they did, but you pray for them, and and you love them no matter what. And I was angry about something that happened in my family recently, and I decided, instead of puffing up and staying home, I was going to go and spend time with the family and not continue to blow it out of proportion and make everything worse. And I was living by my own philosophy, God's love always. So even though I was angry, I had to just let it go and, go and love on the family, even though I wasn't happy with them. And everything went great, and it was awesome, and we had a great time. So I'm glad that I decided to let it go and suck it up. So
It's easy to suck it up.
how's your truck, Charles? I was asking you that earlier.
I finally got it.
You did.
$1,000.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ouch, ouchie. Oh
They,
my goodness, it's not good.
they jacked the truck up, and as soon as they did, the front axle fell out.
Ooh.
That was cute.
Yeah, they said they have no idea how I was driving around on that thing because there was nothing holding it next to the transfer case. There's where they butt up in there. It was all ate out. It's a miracle that thing didn't flip when I was driving down the road.
Mm. Yeah, that stinks, having problems with your car. My car, I bought it new, but of course it's not new anymore. So recently I had the tire thing. That was when I was on the trip. I had a flat tire on my trip.
Yeah, once you
Hello.
drive it off the lot, it's not new anymore.
That's true. Are you there, Logan?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay.
Awesome.
I wanted to make sure it was you and not some weird person. You know, there's some weirdos on YouTube now that like to pretend there's somebody else.
Oh
I
yeah.
like your fire. That looks nice.
Yep. Got it going. Getting rid of all the scrap pieces.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of wood laying around. It makes sense that you would have a fire pit kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's pretty
Have you guys
necessary.
checked out Logan's channel? He literally cuts wood in his backyard.
Sure do.
Yeah, if one of you guys will put up the link for Logan, go check out his channel. I found him several months ago through Arizona Kid, and
I haven't seen Arizona Kid for a while.
yeah,
he
he
quit.
got sick for a while, and then I don't know what else, but yeah, I think he's done.
I did hear him say he might be starting up again, but we'll see.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I was even supposed to say he was sick.
I'll be right back.
Hopefully, I didn't say the wrong thing. I didn't intend to say the wrong thing. Let's put it that way.
See, there's the Rusty.
Woo! Look at that! Look at that fire! Look at that fire!
Once you take any time off, it's really hard to get back again.
I know.
Real hard.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to comment on what y'all was saying about. I think Rusty, the Foxy Prepper tonight, was saying about I know everybody's doing the prepping thing and stuff and talking about it. Let's keep it 100 out here, people. If you depend on the government to send you a monthly check, you're done. That's it. That's the real deal. Because all they got to do is stop sending you your money. Even though, yes, if you're depending on any government assistance, down to your pension or your Social Security, your disabled money, all they got to do is stop giving it to you. You're done. Your whole mean of life is just waiting for that monthly check every month. So all they got to do, they don't even have to take your freedom from you. All they got to do is stop sending you that check every month. That's an electronic check. That's it. You're done. You cannot stop. The government can cut the water off, the electricity off. I know everybody's saying the sky is falling. Well, all they got to do is cut one switch. There's a guy look like Bushcraft right now sitting at a computer. All you got to do is hit the button. Boom. Everybody grids off. Water's cut off. Your cable's cut off. Your YouTube's cut off. Your
power.
Your cell phone is cut off.
Maybe that person looks like me, and I want to go.
I mean, I'm just generally saying that I don't want people.
Fun.
Yeah, but I don't want people to make a panic thing and just make contents out of panic because you cannot stop the government to do.
No,
I would say 75% of Americans are on the government's payroll. I don't care if you work 35 years and got your Social Security check, you got hurt on your job, and you're getting a disability check. All they got to do is stop sending the money, and that's it. You're done.
Yep.
You're done. So just keep living your life the way you've been living it.
That's like saying, well, I might as well go die if they
You might as well.
No, you don't. You don't give up.
No, I'm not saying give up. I'm saying
like
the most will
crawling over and die just because you don't get a check. Go out and provide.
No, that's what I'm saying. But majority of American people are not growing their own vegetables. They don't have a farm. I would say 60% of Americans are still going to Walmart, Stop and Shop, Kroger's. Nobody's growing their own vegetables. I know this community been telling people to start growing their own vegetables and start doing stuff, making sure you have some food. But if they just stop completely, you need money. People make this thing of homesteaders are living free. You're not living free because those are people getting a disability check. I cannot see you driving an F-150. How about you living free? You're paying for that car, the gas in it, $3.50 a gallon. No, that's what I'm saying. But people is glorifying this homesteading thing, and these people are lying to these YouTubers, and they know they're getting a disability check. There's no way in the world I'm looking at a frozen coffee cup behind you. You gotta pay money. You're not getting coffee for free. You're not getting chicken feed for free. You're not getting your cow feed for free. You gotta pay for it. I mean, let's be real with everybody here. I'm just saying, 65% of the Americans right now is stuck with the government. So if the government want to do a takeover, it's going to take over, and it's going to do what it do. Yeah, the government don't care about us. So we can say what we saying,
Hi,
but
Freddie.
if they cut that water off and that electricity off, people are going to be coming for Bushcraft Families Food and Services. They're going to come for Gail stuff. They're going to come for my stuff. And the survival of the fittest is going to, that's what the real world is going to be, survival of the fittest. You know, so that's why I'm saying networking. You have to get networking in case you have to run.
Already called my fate. I will be brutally shot trying to hold him back.
Exactly. All you
like,
can
oh,
do.
put you up on the wall like Bruiser.
You know what my worst fear is?
You know what Bruiser is? Bruiser's my dear.
My worst fear, if y'all speaking true, you see the little one right there? That's a commodity, not gold, not silver. If things does hit the fan, they will come for your children. Children are being trafficking all over America right now.
Don't. Shush that. I'm just saying, we don't want Gail to be in trouble.
No, and that's another thing.
That's
everybody,
bad.
Everybody don't want to speak the truth. You can talk all the prepping, but if things do hit the fan, there's going to be marauders out here.
Oh yeah,
they're going to be marauders, and they're not
going
to
say that T word and with little ones.
But a lot of things, this is what, and that's another thing. You see how he just said censorship. They got us censorship in our own selves. They got us scared to say a certain word, or we're going to get demonetized. And it's sad because they're already putting in place you controlling yourself. You checking yourself already on YouTube. You can't say the V word. You can't say that word he's talking about. You can't say this. They already got your mind set up that I can't say that. Don't say that. Don't say this. And you're speaking the truth. They got you not speaking the truth. You can come up and tell a whole bunch of lies on people.
Yeah, when we're not on lives though, and we're with our real family and friends and people we go to church with, we're talking about this stuff. We're just not talking about it online. Because I had a nice, long, and linked conversation with one of my church members that I felt a certain way, the same as I did about things that are all over YouTube that I didn't even know that person felt that way. But we had a conversation about it in privacy in our church parking lot while the October Halloween, carnival thing was going on.
And that's what your freedom of speech has been attacked. Your freedom of speech has been removed. You don't believe it. You got to talk what? It's secretive. You got to talk behind the scenes. You got to talk among yourselves in a barn somewhere. Your freedom of speech is gone. Your freedom is gone. People don't believe it because you can still go get a steak in a shake, a milkshake. You think your freedom is gone already.
You ever watch that show called Person of Interest? Or Charles? Did you ever watch that? Either of y'all?
That is
Person
real.
of Interest. Boy, that show freaks me out because it's like these people who live in these big cities like New York and Chicago, these cities that are like crazy, and there's cameras everywhere, and they can like track people with these cameras. And that's the funny thing about wearing these masks. You're actually covering part of your face, which makes that camera, it makes it harder to tell who you are if you're covering part of your face. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they come with the eye scanner.
But they would do that because look, they're covering my face, and it makes it harder to see this part of
glasses.
Yeah, Bushcraft talking about certain glasses because that's why they got the eye. You don't need to see your face no more. They got the eye digital, the digital read of your eyes.
Yeah, as soon as I turn those glasses on, it blinds the cameras.
There you go.
Cool. I like that.
That's another preppers.
Can you make a video on that, Charles, about your glasses thing?
No.
You didn't? I thought you did.
Charles said, no, he's not doing it.
I actually got in trouble for making the video for the cell phones. I got in trouble for that.
There you go.
The most trouble I got was talking about the shipping containers. They shut down quite a few of my comments on the video about the shipping containers.
Wow.
Well,
that's the only controversial video I've made so far.
They can't do anything to me about that.
Food shortage videos, but it's the shipping container touched a little nerve on something, and they shut the comments down on that.
Well, they can't do anything on me with the shipping containers because I got the actual from the LA port and Long Beach. I got their
Yeah, mine was
actual
just showing.
stuff.
Yours was showing the shipping containers in the shipping yard place. Mine was just showing the shipping containers at Walmart.
No, yeah, I didn't get in trouble for
But
that
that
either.
must have touched on some kind of nerve because they shut down. Definitely shut down Willett Grove's comments and several others that were maybe they were videos that maybe the comments were close to what's really happening, because there was multiple theories.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of theories going through there. If you could read them, they could freak you out pretty good, actually. Some of them I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it could be true, but sometimes you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to cause a big, because there was a lot of videos from that video I made. Everybody going out and video recording.
Yeah,
behind,
my
Walmart and
video
stuff.
was inspired by your video talking about the Walmart shipping containers.
Yeah.
So then I confirmed at Walmart in Abilene, my mom's town, that had them. And then I confirmed in my town didn't get them right away, but they only got a few. And then I confirmed it in my sister's town. So there's like, three.
Well,
there's 3 towns right
a lot
there.
of them though that I've seen are rental containers. There's a difference between the rental containers and actual shipping containers. The rental ones, they rent them to put the stuff in. The actual shipping containers, they were dropping them off at Walmarts and stuff.
About the what?
And it's because they have no storage.
So the Walmart manager that I talked to about the shipping containers swears that it has to do with extra events other than Black Friday. You think that's just what they're feeding them, or do you think the managers know what's actually in them?
My manager over, because she actually showed me a picture on her phone. It was all toilet paper, a whole shipping container of toilet paper, different brands.
Yeah, they're worried about toilet paper. I think the toilet paper is like the last of our worries because literally,
Yeah.
all the clothing I have outside that is set up for yard sale, I could literally pull all that in the house, cut it into shreds, and wipe my butt with that. Sorry, but there's a whole gang of toilet paper out there. What do you think they did back in the Little House on the Prairie days?
There you go.
They didn't only have to do toilet paper, they had to do their female stuff with the cloth as well. So, woo, yeah.
And the majority of that toilet paper comes from China.
Yeah. Well, you see, what Dollar Tree is running out of are the items that came from China. Those are the items that are, once they're gone, they're gone.
Well, right now, they're actually shipping empty containers back here to the United States because they're running out of food.
Seem like we're getting stuff or what?
No, they're running out of food, so they're filling those back up and taking them back.
And giving the food to someone else?
No, China is running out of food. They need food for their own country. So they're filling the containers up and taking them back to China.
And if you don't know, China purchased what was called Swift Pork. That Swift Pork Company, the big corporation here.
No, they own.
No, they
most
own
of the meat. Tyson.
They own it. They purchased in a food here that you're no longer be able to get because they own it. Like he just said, they're running out of food over there. And as long as we look for that dollar sign, we selling off our American business to them. Now they own the pigs and other cattle, whatever, here in America, which they shipping back to China. I don't know. I might sell my chickens to China if they need them.
Same thing with coal. Our production for coal is down 70%. 70%. And we still 26% of the power right now comes from coal for your electricity and stuff.
Yeah. I think Moon Sprouts got it right there. Sold to the highest bidder. If you got the money, You can eat, you can have gas, you can have coal, you can have toilet paper, whatever you want, if you got the money.
Like,
Rest of us will be using that cloth outside for the yard sale clothes.
you know,
We'll
and
be using.
even bushcraft, and maybe I can speak on this. It's just like if everybody's worried about China and America's what you want to call foreign issues. You got to remember, America owes China a lot of money. If they ask for their debt back, that's probably where the issue is going to turn the tides around here, because
they make most of their money off of us.
So if they decide to do a certain thing, that's where, I don't know if we can say that word here because I ain't been here that long back on YouTube. The war that we dreading for Taiwan and all this issues that's going on, that could set this whole situation up for what you want to call World War III.
And our Mr. Potato Head.
Does anybody happen to know that China has got military bases being set up in South Africa?
They got bases. Hold up. Here it goes. They have bases just like America in different countries. Mm-hmm. So America's not the only one that has bases in Germany and Russia. We have bases all over, just like, you got to remember the three big guys got bases all over the world.
Yeah,
that's part of the pack.
A few hundred miles from Florida, there's Chinese and Russian bases.
Yeah.
It's just that they don't talk about it.
No, they're not as vocal as the U.S. is about it.
Yeah, we got to beat our chest as Americans. We got to beat our chest.
Well, even we don't tell where all of our bases are.
Yeah.
No, but I tell you what, let the president know about it.
Thank you for coming up, Logan.
Yeah.
We liked your fire.
We share the Antarctic with other countries. It ain't just America up there at the Antarctic.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been there. It was always a neutral zone for anybody in a big nation.
You hear from our great Speaker of the House telling lies today, saying that our ports are down by 30%. Wrong. I got data proof that we're breaking records. These are bad records of how many ships are sitting in ports because they can't get unloaded.
Yeah. And that's a shame because, like I said, if they called on Americans, there's a lot of people out of work. If our government decided to say, hey, we need men from Arkansas, Missouri, California, Boston, New York, guys will be down there to unload that stuff. So it's a game they playing.
Oh, yeah. They got the workers. That's not the problem.
You got enough
picture of all of this. There's a big plan and a picture, and we're just seeing little pieces of it at a time. So we're trying to put the puzzle together, but we don't see the whole thing yet. But somebody somewhere sat in a boardroom and a bunch of genius, smart guys sat around and planned up some kind of craziness. We're just seeing it a piece at a time.
Hey,
well, the thing is, on the ports, you have longshoremen. Those are the guys that unload and get everything out. They're there working. They were already working 24/7 when Potato Head said, "Oh, you guys got to work 24/7." They were already doing that. And the thing is, they get their orders from the people who own the cranes, the ports, and that is China. So until they get the orders, unload this section over here, they can't do anything. And that's the issue.
Yeah.
And they own all the majority. 78% of the ports are owned by China or foreign.
Yeah. But that's a history we don't talk about. That's been given, those rights been given up since the Reagan administration.
Is that your cat to the left of your head?
That's the background.
No, that's the background.
Yeah,
notice how those
chickens have been pecking in the same spot, and then there's that cat back there. That's some kind of background he has. Oh, he can move the creatures around. Oh, put the chickens on the bunk over there.
That's cute.
They're eating your cooties off the bunk over there.
No, they're cleaning my dishes.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
That's
No
cool.
food left behind. That's off of Broke Farmer 76. No food left behind. He was taking everything out of his garden today, other day, or whatever video I was watching. So yeah. You would think, what? Oh, that's a monkey with a derby?
No, that ain't no monkey.
Yeah, it's a monkey.
It is. He can
Oh,
do
monkey
the
with a leather
twist.
jacket and a some type of, I'm gonna call it the Andy hat.
He sure can do the twist. He's a little dancer. Look
Yeah.
at that. He dances almost as good as Kagyo.
I'm gonna do a challenge here pretty soon because everybody likes that monkey for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
we do. Because he dances.
Yeah, you gotta
Dancing monkey.
copy that dance.
Oh wow.
Let go. Let go.
Yeah.
Did you turn the heater on?
It's too soon.
I can only copy it from the butt up.
That's a
What is
zombie.
Is that the zombie dance?
Yeah.
Oh, the Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that Tyson guy on Survivor where he was dancing and he had the little loincloth and he's dancing like a crazy person. Oh my gosh.
You got ooga booga.
Ooga, ooga, ooga. Yeah, he was saying ooga, ooga. We're watching the Survivor series right now on Hulu.
Oh.
What season?
Oh, we're watching it backwards because that's normal, right? I don't ever do anything in the right
Did we
order.
lose anybody? I don't see no more chats.
We got through. I think they're just not saying anything. We lost him. Well, he's not here. Oh, there he is again.
He probably pushed the wrong button.
You probably.
Yeah, I went to.
We just watched the one where JT won. It was JT, Steven, and Emily was number 3, but that was the year when they had 2.
Yeah.
And we're watching them backwards because toward the beginning is when I used to watch it a long time ago. So we're going backwards. That way we're going to eventually run into the ones we've already seen.
Oh,
So
you talking about the show? You talking about the show Survivor?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to see the original shows. The one where they ate rats, huh? We were in the 20s. We're probably in the 1918. Yeah, because I think they took off the original. I believe
whichever one we watch, we're going to watch the season right before that until we get all the way up to.
Did they take the original season off? Did they take the original season off? The reason why, because they changed the game Survivor.
We watched part of it on Netflix. We had watched the last 3, and then we went back to Hulu to watch some more because Netflix only had 3 seasons. And then after we finish watching all the ones we're going to watch, then we'll go back and watch the brand new season at the very end.
But do they have season 1? Do they have the original season 1 on?
Yeah.
It's on Hulu, yes.
You can watch it on Paramount too.
Yeah.
Because the original one, I know they stopped it because they changed the show. They changed the show drastically.
They went from 2 people in the final to 3 at I think it was between 19 and 20-ish.
Because the original Survivor, they didn't give them food. They had what was out there. Because I remember the black couple that didn't eat the rats. Remember they eat the rats?
Well, they do that now. This season. Yeah, they don't give them food this season, except for rewards.
Well, they give them rice, and sometimes they'll win a challenge where they win like a bag of beans.
Not this season. This season, they're not giving them any food at all.
I've watched so many seasons now. There's a lot of different things.
No, I know because a lot of people didn't read the first season because that's what made the change of them giving them food. The first season wasn't no food given. You had to eat what was ever on that.
I don't know if I watched the first season because I wasn't a huge fan of how that went, but I'll decide at the end if I'm going to watch that one again. But there's some of them that I know, like the one that where Amanda won. I watched that season. It's
The
weird because my YouTube is not telling me how long I'm on, and it did that to me earlier when I went on for about an
59,
hour.
59 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, 59 minutes. All right. Crazy, but yeah, I like watching it. I like watching to see what they're gonna do. There was a girl who was this prissy little girl, right? She caught a rat with a rock or something, or a stick or something, and she killed it. She brought it back to camp and she was showing it to them, and they were like, and she ate it too. When they cooked it up, she ate it. So
that's the memory for like I said, when that show first came on, it was
yeah,
it was two Caucasian boys. It was a black girl and a black guy, and the Caucasian guys were killing the rats, were eating the rats, and they was like, "We're not eating the rats. I don't care how hungry I get." The next show, they was killing rats, eating them too, and they had them on an interview when the show was over.
It's a matter of how hungry you're going to get before you're going to end it. Matter of fact, I wanted to do a video on a prepping video, but it was going to have a funny twist to it. And it was like, I was going to set up all kinds of like condiments. I was like, you know what I'm going to do with these condiments? That's for when the food runs out and I have to eat the squirrel, the raccoon, the skunk, the snake, the bird, the whatever random stuff is in my backyard. Because
Or your neighbor. Don't forget they're edible too.
No. Can't do that. Can't do that. At that point, I just myself and be done. No, I really wouldn't.
We're not cannibals.
No, I couldn't. I don't think I could go that
Well,
far.
suicide's a sin. Suicide's a sin.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say they're not cannibals and they actually ate. The people up in the
I think at
Alps
that
when
point,
they
I
crashed,
wouldn't kill
they
myself.
ate
I
a
think I would start
lot of
praying
human.
for death. I would start praying for death. God, take me now. Take me now. When the rats run out and the squirrels run out.
Don't take an open hot sandwich from you if things hit the fan and you say, "Hey, we ain't see no elk, no deers, and I just happen to come back to camp with meat." Don't ask no questions, just shout out.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if I wasn't the one doing it and I was just like, hey, you're presenting food, maybe, but I certainly wouldn't be doing this for myself. Lurking, working, having to run on the big screen. But thank you, Lori. I appreciate that.
Oh, Lori's lurking. All right, she's lurking. There's a lot of lurkers probably.
Lurking and working. Yeah.
Didn't they name it after you, lurking? They call it galing?
Gail lurking. Yeah.
That's what they call it, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. That's
Coin that Shed Wars phrase.
yeah, John Boy was the one who started it. Gail lurking.
Gail lurking. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to start working on my T-shirts for the Gale Force. I had a lady that was going to try to help me design it at the local shop here. So I think she called the other day, so I need to call her back and see what she came up with on that. See if she got any good images for me for T-shirt ideas. We'll see what happens.
I like
Huh?
Okay, Gail, I was looking. What was that? That happens every year in your town? You had a light show, a dark show, light show, dark show, light show?
Yeah, my youngest daughter is in the band and she plays the trombone. Mm-hmm. So they do a blackout show every year where they put lights all over their self and their instrument. And they march and they do some of the regular songs and probably some extra songs, but it's super cool. I love watching it. That's probably like
a guy right here. I was out here. I was just standing out on my driveway, and a guy had a car wrapped in Christmas lights, right? And I was like, "Oh man, he shot me!" And I couldn't get my camera out to film it. It looked beautiful.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Then I'm sitting there, I'm talking to Jan on my deck, and a guy took his boat out the water, and his boat was decked out with Christmas lights on it. I was like, "Wow!" His whole boat was decked out with Christmas light. A boat. Yeah. I was like, "Wow." I'm like, people really getting into the Christmas spirit, even though things are going the way it's going, but people are still trying to enjoy this holiday season. That's beautiful.
I'll be still enjoying it, even when the times get rough. As long as I have my decorations in my house, I will be celebrating without the best food and without the best gifts. I will still be celebrating the Lord's birth.
I
That's
just want to know where all the turkeys came from. At one time, it was a turkey shortage. Now turkeys are standing tall as me.
Well,
I don't know. My mother-in-law found a
because
good-sized turkey, and we ate it, and then we had leftovers, so it was a pretty good big
there's a
one. It was
there's
good
a
one.
delay in the delivery. That's why, because usually right
I
after
think it's the small ones. They have
Halloween,
trouble
as soon as
finding.
Halloween came, turkeys were all over the place. Now we had to wait like 3 weeks before we seen the turkeys.
Yeah, turkeys are pound. Matter of fact, I lost the video of it. I videoed turkeys all over the place. People were scrambling at one time for turkeys, and now turkeys are up to it's all over.
I noticed some of the brands we used to get, we're getting different brands. Like, say we used to get them from company A, now we get them from company B and C, and we've got different brand. The brands that used to be on the bottom shelf are kind of like moving up. That we didn't used to see. Well, seriously, have you noticed that?
Yeah,
They're like weird brands you never heard of. All of a
but
sudden,
you know what? I don't think it's weird brands, right? When I was in Georgia building the house, it was brands I never heard of. Like I never heard of that mayonnaise y'all love. What was it called? What y'all call it?
Mike's and something or something.
No, it's another one that everybody likes in the South.
Hellman's.
Dukes. No, Hellman's. I grew
Oh
up.
yeah,
on.
Dukes.
But when I went to Georgia, they didn't have Hellman's. They had Dukes, which is basically Hellman's. I thought they was the same company because I was like, it tastes like Hellman's, but y'all call it in the South. They call it Dukes. And then
I haven't heard of that one.
My mayonnaise is called Miracle Whip. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I can eat either one. I can eat Miracle Whip or mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip.
When I do the mayonnaise, I usually do the one with the olive oil in it, but I can eat either.
Miracle Whip only tastes good on a bologna sandwich.
Ooh, bologna sandwich sounds good. I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet.
You keep the bologna. I'll make me a tuna sandwich or I'll make me a tomato sandwich.
Oh, I ate so many tomato
I like
sandwiches
tuna
this
and
year.
bologna.
Oh man.
And that tomato, you can just throw that on the bologna sandwich and we're good.
I never get enough of tomatoes.
Hi, C3 Homestead.
I got a neighbor every time I turn around, she's bringing me tomatoes. She says,
"Oh my gosh, I have so many tomatoes.
I don't know what to do.
I have tomatoes everywhere."
Yeah,
I still have some.
I think we all got caught with the Cajun hydroponics that grow that because
tomatoes are running out my ears. I have one coming out of my ear, my other ear, my other ear. And I need to go out and pull more, huh?
Send them down here. I know what to do with them.
I think we got caught with that tomatoes from Cajun hydroponics because I'm telling you, I'm only growing maybe 3 tomato plants next year.
I want to go and get like some jalapeno and garlic and stuff because my garlic didn't do well. Matter of fact, I probably have some of that, some, but make some fresh, like hot sauce salsa, like the chunky kind, Ooh, that would be so good with garlic and jalapeno and some salt, a little bit of garlic salt. I used to make that. Oh, it's cilantro. Yeah, I bet I could pull that together.
I still have peppers growing out in the garden.
My peppers didn't do good
because my Brussels sprouts fell over. They're still growing, but they're covering the peppers so they don't get.
Did you get seeds from Cosmic Cultivators for their pepper challenge they have coming up?
No.
You have to ask them. I bet they'll give you some if they have some.
What's that?
I think Gardener's doing a pepper challenge too. So I wanted to try to do some of both.
What's that cookie challenge?
Cookie challenge. It is Christmas Cookies 21. And I'm doing that with Blackberry Rock Homestead.
Oh.
We're just gonna make some cookies. I'm gonna make butter cookies. I didn't make it last year for Christmas, so.
Did anybody make any preserve this year well, I'm gonna just say the homesteading community?
Any dessert?
No, preserves. Did anybody anybody make preserves in the homesteading community and the garden community?
Trafford made some of that jelly that has the little hot peppers in it. I don't know if you like that kind, but I know she made that. I
didn't see that this year. A lot of people used to make a lot of preserves this year, but I didn't see a lot of videos on that.
I know.
Yeah, I wanna.
The prepper community has been pumping out the cans.
The
Can't-
preserves. I mean, I'm
I
talking
want
about
to make grape jelly.
the fruit, the jams and preserves. Like that's also about the. I haven't seen nobody do that this season.
I want to try that. I actually have some pectin. I want to try that.
I made some lemon balm jelly.
Yeah,
but I'm not doing. I don't want to do canning videos because I get enough people nitpicking everything I do as it is, and
I
can just
know.
imagine.
Nitpicking your gardening. I think it's hilarious when preppers say that gardening is not part of prepping. Hello, growing your own food when you run out. That should be like plan A. Plan A should be plant your own vegetables.
Yeah.
I think along with prepping seeds, people ought to be prepping up some soil too, in case something happens. You have to plant some stuff on your inside of your house.
What? Oh,
you know how that the guy in the movie where he got stranded, was it Mars or something?
Yeah.
And he was growing the potatoes, but he was doing it out of his poop.
Well, everybody's poop.
Have soil. So
well, the soil's dead.
You got some cute chickens on your table.
He didn't really have any. They're not his chickens. Well, they are his chickens.
They're cleaning my dishes.
I know they're doing a good job.
I don't have, and I started adding these things because people really thinks this is my bunker.
Oh Lord!
Oh, I love it. Well, the first time I
ain't gonna lie,
chicken's pecking at your kitchen.
The bill one that looks like a nice sturdy. I mean, the concept of I see the beam how it goes across and come on an angle.
Yeah,
strength instead of that roundness. That looks like it gives them more spread out. It can hold a lot of.
Can you imagine getting stuck in there with somebody you don't get along with? Woo! That would not be fun.
I think after a while you're compromised because you got to realize it's only y'all left. So
it's only it's only you. Yeah, you got to like each other.
I'd be one of these people sitting. I'd be one of these people sitting off in the corner, grinning from ear to ear, knowing who's going to get ready to go after the next one. And I'm just going to sit there and watch.
I had two people think this is my yacht.
Your yacht?
Yeah.
But I think when you come into a crisis like what you just said, you described, I think people put their differences to the side when it comes into a full crisis. I think that is part of the American way. Like, yeah, we can be going at each other, but once it gets to a crisis, things changes.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a bus inside of a bus.
I would. It would be nice if that was, if it would happen like that, even when we weren't stuck together like that.
But I would have food in them shelves over here.
Yeah, open.
It wouldn't be empty.
Open shelves is fine, but yeah, there should be some food in there. Definitely, be using up all that space.
So, is it anybody? I don't know how many people's in here, but I see it. The chat. So, is there anybody actually like networking? Like, I know everybody's prepping, right? Like in the sense of slight. Some people are prepping hard. Some people are doing light prepping, ultra prepping. I'm gonna call it. Have anybody reached out to each other? Like, do you know of YouTubers that reached out in case, like, say, volcano goes off or a grid goes off in a certain area? Do y'all have plans like other homesteaders? Do you hear of anybody saying we're networking where if we had to flee our state or need to move, is it other homesteaders are willing to open their doors or their properties up to other homesteaders? Is that part of?
I'm going to Simply Jan's house.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, actually, I know a lot of people in Missouri.
All right, no, that's what I'm saying. I hear.
It's funny you said that because we actually talked about moving to Missouri at some point. We actually talked about that.
Like,
because the girls are about to graduate and stuff. So.
Like I purchased a few properties in near Missouri. So I'll be there in the springtime. I purchased 4 lake property and 3 other properties. That's what I do. Like I said, it's all about, in case things hit the fan 30, 40 years from now, if I have to leave the coastline, I can go this way. If I need to go to the mountains, I'm going this way. If I need to go into the middle of the country, I can go to the middle of the country. So that's my prepping is to buy cheap raw land and have it. You know,
I'd probably go towards Jan over there, or I don't know. I don't know where I'd go. I certainly wouldn't go to my sister. She lives in a 3-story apartment, and you have to climb 2 flights of stairs to get up there. Woo!
is it, that's what I don't know. Like when I was talking about before thing hit it was like networking, like a lot of networking, like that if you do
I
have
know Blackberry Rock Homestead's in Missouri too, so I know a few people over there actually. And then Anne Marie's over there, and I think
Talking
isn't
about-
Ed over in that area too?
What they call them?
Crazy Ed over there.
yeah,
Where is he? Arkansas or Missouri?
he's in Missouri.
Missouri.
Ann's in
Yeah.
Arkansas, and my location is soon to be known. I'm in that area too. I own 4 properties. I just purchased 4 properties over there. So in that area, game is what in case anybody got to flee, whatever. I don't know, but I purchased my next stop state is in Indiana. That's my next state, and then I'm looking at 80 acres in Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get the 80 acres with my brother-in-law. He just moved to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our way of prepping. Like if we do need to leave the East Coast or come into
You
the
have
middle,
a place to go to that's yours, basically.
Yeah.
It's what you're.
Yeah.
I get the concept.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And even if it don't hit the fan, my great grandchildren, I'm trying to do the Walt Disney the dynasty, where everybody thought the great grandfather was crazy, but that little mouse, generations after generations after generations, that one little concept of a mouse, and look what it is today, what it became. It's just somebody's dream, somebody's ambition, somebody's idea, and look where it's at. So any one of us could be that. What the hoot, Nally?
He has a busty assistant now.
Oh yeah. Hooters. That's where Hooters went out of business up here. That's where they working now. They're working for Bushcraft.
Yep.
Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
Yeah, you want to get Simpson Bushcraft? You can't mess with him.
Is that symbolizing that he was not the president for a short while today?
Say potato head instead of the P word. I mean,
That's Mr. Potato Head for you.
Mr. Potato Head.
He was in the toilet for a while.
Mr. Potato Head is in the
Was he? It was something happened.
Man.
Yeah, he signed over presidency to
The vice president.
You
Yeah.
serious?
yeah,
What? When?
because he was getting his pipes checked, his exit pipes.
Okay.
Oh, temporarily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you said he actually signed over.
that's a scary thought.
There's
Though.
been some talk about him doing that permanently, so that's why I was getting a little bajiggity there for a minute. I was like,
Oh
no.
Lord, really? You can catch heat with that right there, man. Oh, wow.
Oh boy. How Charles uses his massive talent.
Oh, they go Bigfoot. We
Ooh.
found Bigfoot. Ring the alarm.
And he's gone.
Yeah, I know, like that, right?
Not for long.
Oh, very
Bring
cool.
him back, Charles. He was cute.
It's very mysterious. You know what I need right now? A glass of rum with a little bit of eggnog thrown on top of it with some ice. That would be.
You said what?
Who said that?
But
Charles.
Yep.
Have some
you need a little bit of what you said?
some rum with some eggnog,
Eggnog.
with ice on top of it all.
Nah, I ain't drinking no more. I'm not drinking no more on lives. I'm done with drinking in
No,
live.
no, not on the live. Yeah, somebody invited me to go on a live one time after I'd had a few, and I was like, Let's not show that side of Gail.
Yeah, I already have an issue.
Even though she's fun, she's great fun. She is not grumpy. She is just like, rah. Actually, everybody would probably like that Gail better.
Yeah, that used to be a thing. If you got caught drinking on alive, they'd shut you down big time.
Really?
Yeah.
You used to, if you were drinking, it was apple juice.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
I need you to move. I need a light.
Yeah, my hubby doesn't like eggnog either. He said he
I
drank a
love
lot of it
eggnog.
when he was a kid, and he got really sick on it, and he won't eat it now. Same with me and chili, canned chili. I don't eat it. Ever since I got sick on it, I don't eat it anymore. I only eat homemade chili that I made. Yeah, you don't. There's a lot of people that don't like eggnog.
Look
I'm
at
just
the kettle in the pot black around here. Look at John talking about Homer no drinking on lives.
Homer
I like
drinks
it.
Coca-Cola.
I like getting eggnog and then making French toast with it.
Oh,
I haven't done that, but I bet that's good.
Yeah, because it's eggs.
I have to
It
try
just
that.
got
Yeah.
extra stuff
I
in there.
know.
'Cause-
which one is real egg? The one that's in the can in that can, or
yeah,
the
you
one?
got to make sure it's has eggs in it. That other crap that's not
Well,
eggnog.
we got it in paper cartons. We got it in like plastic jugs, like a half gallon of milk. I mean,
Yeah,
we got
but
it
you
on.
gotta
I've never
read
seen it in a can.
the ingredients. Make sure there's
That's
actual
the original
eggs.
one. The original one is the can, right? It's in that brown and yellowish can. Is a can. That's the original eggnog, right? It's in a can.
Well, they have the dairy stuff. That's
Because I don't think that stuff that's sitting in them cartons that what Gail was talking about, I don't think that's real eggnog.
a lot of it
I-
isn't. It's just flavored milk.
Yeah.
By the way, Gail, I know how to
Flavor
make
broth.
eggnog.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Logan, that's not true. People, there you go.
There's lots of people that do it.
There we go.
There's lots of people that do it.
A lot of people drink beer in lives.
Oh
They
yeah.
get tagged for it.
Nowadays,
I mean, you know, if you have a cup, you really can't tell what's in it.
Shoot, you saw my life.
Unless you're drinking from a can, then nobody would know what you were drinking anyway. Because if you were drinking a rum and Coke, it would just look like a Coke.
I didn't get in trouble like Bushcraft said. I didn't get in trouble showing the Wild Turkey. This is sponsored by Wild Turkey. I
Oh,
showed
this was
It's
a
only
while
if
back.
someone comes in your live and complains, I think.
This was a while back. It's been like 5-6 years ago.
Because Ridge Life was on a live cleaning his pew, and
They got shut down.
he got shut down because there was some Karen person in there. Sorry if anybody's named Karen. I love you anyway. But anyway, there was some Karen person in there that turned him in, and that live got shut down, and he had to start a brand new one. So, yeah.
How are you going to say that, John, when you drink beer on your lives?
He drinks on his live.
Yeah, he's saying beer is a no-no on lives, and he drinks nothing but beer on his live.
No, it's not beer.
You are officially suspended.
I'm not even in Shed Wars. How you get suspend somebody is not in Shed Wars?
Hello, Callie, homesteading with Pooh Bear.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know. Can you do lines on a live?
I wouldn't think so because
Can you
that's
do
against
what?
that's against
John said you could do lives. I mean, well, lines on. I'm not going to say the word lines on a live. I'm just gonna. You know what lines are? Yeah.
Yeah. White.
Yeah. John saying you could do lines. What he say?
I haven't seen that before.
Well, I do know
I've seen
people that actually.
Well, I've seen. Let's just say I've seen some things. I've
Yeah, you
experienced
can
some
see
things on
people-
YouTube.
actually harvesting the green stuff.
Oh, that was me. That was me on my live. I showed my harvest. That's what I said. I didn't get flagged or nothing. And cussing.
You just didn't. You didn't have anyone there that was bothered by it.
Hey,
That's all.
Callie,
It doesn't
It's
make,
just about your
it-
audience. Who's
it
there?
depend-
Are they
it
bothered
depends.
by what is being said?
I know certain people that do it on and that harvest, they're trimming and all that stuff, but they have a license to do it. So
Yeah.
it's actual legal.
I think I actually saw someone actually smoke it.
Oh yeah. But you don't know, you can't prove what's in it.
No,
Yeah,
no, it could have been a
I
tobacco.
follow
The
some
only reason I
guys.
know is the words going on about.
But there are guys, but they don't get monetized because they let you know there are marijuana channels on YouTube that actually show you how to grow and everything. I follow those
Oh
guys.
yeah. I got a good friend that
They smoke, but they will never be monetized. So they have some where they have a bunch of followers, but none of their stuff will be ever monetized.
well, the one I know.
Well, there's people that sing
monetized.
and they know they're never going to be monetized because of the singing. So there's. Oh.
Some about you two had you and Will and John had 10 pounds of something.
I had 10 pounds of nothing. The cat's looking at 25 years in Long Island right now for having 10 pounds and some other stuff. Oh, I ain't never grown that much. It's too light to grow that much. That's a lot of pounds. There's a guy right now, I don't know if y'all won't see, but there's a guy in Long Island where it's legal in New York, right? But he went over the limit. He had other stuff. He had 10 pounds of the good old goodies and had some other stuff. He's looking at 25 years in jail. And it's legal in New York, but he just went over. Went over.
How many states are legal now? Do you know, Homer?
I believe it's 17.
I
It
didn't know it
depends.
was in Canada. I
It
was
depends how
literally
you're
watching
saying
a video
legal.
where somebody was showing it, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on here?"
I know
What?
it's in Colorado.
I didn't know because I don't watch
know
the
it's in the
news. So
state
I
of
didn't know.
Washington.
I think Bush Crab was going to explain what you was asking.
Yeah, there's a difference between legal and like if you need an ID or a medical ID, there's where you can actually go down the street and smoking and it's fine.
As long as
there's
you got the
different-
ID.
There's different stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's the the WTF moment for us here in Connecticut. It's that we're allowed to have 4 ounces, 1 ounce on you, 4 ounces in your glove compartment, right? You can smoke same way. You can smoke in public, but you cannot be near a school. You cannot.
Oh, you can smoke it in public?
Yeah.
In public here, right? But the catch to that game is you only can grow right now if you have a card. You can grow right now up to 12 plants if you have a card. And, that's not hard to get. But anyway, a card. And next year, the what if moment, the WTF moment is where next year you're going to be able to sell marijuana here with a license, right? Then
No, I was gonna say you have to have a license.
Are you allowed to sell them for any use, or is it
no,
specifically
you
for
can get a
medical?
permit. Yeah, you can get a permit. You got to get a
different states. Yeah.
But would it be for any, or would it just be for medical use?
no any.
I mean, I don't know anything about the
Any,
rules.
no, any. But you got to go through the process. The process is like $5. Well, some people claim I think $5,000 here to get that license, that permit. And then 2023, you're allowed to actually grow without a card. In 2023, you actually allowed to don't even need a card to grow here. You up to 12 plants. Now the catch to that is you can grow 12 plants, but it's got to be hidden from plain sight. So how the person's going to grow 12 plants? You can grow 50.
That's the way it is in Missouri.
It's retarded. It's like you can grow up to 12 plants, but it's got to be in not in plain view sight. So it's telling you to hide what you're growing.
Backyard, right? Just means your backyard.
No.
No.
In the
From
state of
Scott.
Washington, they got farms of it. They got.
Does
they
it mean
got-
it has to be covered with something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because Lori's is growing in a closet looking thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you grow outside, you got to have it covered with some type of shade cloth or something where they just can't actually see the plant. But once you cover it, who said I got 12? I can have 20, 35 of them in there.
High cosmic cultivation.
As long as it's not in public view, legally you could grow up to 12 plants, but when you have to cover something and hide it, you can hide 50, 60 plants if you wanted to, 100. Because they tell you to hide it. So who's going to tell but a family member or somebody that's in your house or in your neighborhood that's actually knowing what you got? So,
Yeah.
So I that's what bugs me. I'm like, okay, you're telling us we got to still hide it. We can grow, but we got to hide it. And then you're gonna leave it up to me to be honest, only grow 12.
Well, maybe it's because there could be like some teenagers that see it and they'll go steal it out of your backyard. So maybe they're asking you to hide it for the protection of your plant.
They don't care about you though.
I don't know. I don't know anything about any of this. I'm just offering.
I mean, here goes, Gail. Why would a kid jump a fence and realize he can grow it himself at his house? Because it's going to be legal for anybody to grow.
They're lazy and they don't want to do it for themselves. They have to buy stuff. They just want to steal yours.
They still have to buy stuff to smoke.
You know what? But you know what? But see, that's the good thing. It's probably
just some of those little cigarette papers.
No, okay, here it goes. It depends on what neighborhood you in. I know when they legalized it here, people got rid of their hoop houses and building greenhouses. People was telling you to come on Facebook Market, come get them hoop houses. They was tearing them down, and they was starting spending $60,000 to have an actual greenhouse built because they ready for it.
It's different in every state too.
Yeah.
Could be different in every county too. I'm not sure about that.
Oh, thank you, Logan.
Yes. So so it's bugged out how you can see some people that have big properties. You're seeing greenhouses actually being built. I'm talking about.
Oh, Logan is a kid, so he agrees with me because he knows a kid would rather steal it. And it's easy than to try to grow it themselves. That's why he's agreeing with me because he's of the age that would be the one to do it. Not accusing you of it, Logan. I'm just saying.
Most of the kids here,
people in chat thieves.
He is like 18 years old. I think he's like 17 or 18, so he is a kid.
Oh, hold up, Gail. Half the kids where I'm at right now, trust me, they got a tent in their house somewhere. They're here, I don't know what other places.
Growing in the basement.
They growing in the basement already. It's just now they can just go like this in the car. Well, you can't smoke in the car. That's another thing.
I think my high school boyfriend used to grow it.
They post that up so hard here because people lost their mind. Last month, they start putting up smoking in your car. Smoking weed is still a what is it called? DWI.
Yeah.
So you even though it's legal to smoke it, but you cannot drive and smoke weed. You're still gonna get a DUI.
DUI.
Driving under influence.
Yeah. So they've been posting on the buses. They've been posting that on the highway. They've been posting that hard because I know a lot of people get locked up because they're gonna be in their car like this. They get in the car, gonna pull them over, and boom, you got a DWI. Yeah, easily. They've been pushing that hard here since it became legal. Oh yeah, she's in Canada, right? Lori's Wells in British Columbia, right? Something like that. So she can have 4. Yeah. Oh, okay.
See, I thought she was growing it under something, but I guess I was wrong.
A tuna milk.
It's far from legal here.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not legal anywhere near me.
Yeah, Texas can't even get CBD oil there, can you? Because I believe Carla
not CBD oil. I don't know.
Because Carla came on my live and she was saying they couldn't even get CBD there.
Oh, is Paula Wells in Texas? I thought she was in
No,
Oklahoma.
not Paula. Carla. What was the
Carla living a rogue life. Okay.
Yeah, because she's saying she had to have her friends or whatever. You know what I mean? So she couldn't get it because whatever. She was saying it wasn't legal there. I don't know. I don't know nothing about CBDs. I really don't. I'm learning just like everybody else. I know about the other stuff. I don't know about the CBD hemp.
All I know about that stuff is don't get anything. Make sure it's not synthetic.
Yeah.
Well,
that stuff is.
You probably wouldn't be surprised by this comment, but I've never bought it in my life. But I've had it.
Your
But I've
nose,
had it.
your nose grew about 3 inches. Just as
I said I never bought it in my life, but I've had it in my life.
you taking the Bill Clinton route.
No, that's the complete.
Bill
Give me the
Clinton
Bible.
never
Give me the
inhaled.
Bible. That's the God on it. I don't speak lies.
No, I was just joking.
That's the first thing I gave up with my faith is lying. I gave up lying. That's a complete truth.
I've never
Matter of
bought
fact,
it or
I can tell
smoked
you
it.
the exact time frame of when I last did
You
it.
see witchcraft? You never brought it or smoked it. His nose is
No.
going.
Finally, so.
Edumacation. You remember that?
Education.
I was gonna say a joke today. It was the element. I'm gonna call lurkers now the elemental P people. The elemental E. Remember that when you used to say alphabets? The elemental P. That's how I used to say when you're little. The elemental P. That was the alphabet. Just said all in one rod.
Elemental P.
Elemental
P. One word. Elemental P.
Elemental P. QRS TUV. And when it came to the L
WX.
Yeah.
YNZ. They were one word too. YNZ.
Yeah, why is he? Yeah, elemental P. I was seeing an edumacation. So what was so edumacation? Yeah. Yeah, I don't smoke.
So doing the cookie challenge. I'm so glad you're participating, Cosmic Cultivators.
Now, what is the cookie challenge?
The
cookie challenge is what is going to be on design of the cookie, because I know you can't taste it over YouTube. So it's just
it's not really like the win a prize thing. It's just like show us your cool recipes. Show us your favorite cookie recipe.
Oh, okay.
That you do, so that other people, like how people do the cookie swap, where they all go to a specific place and they bring so many cookies and they bring back.
That'd be nice.
It's like that. You're exchanging recipes so that you start early, so you have time to try the recipe before you make it for your family and decide, "Ooh, I love it," or "Ooh, I hate it."
So, Gail, what you want to do is this. What you want to do is this. Why is it red when it's green? Wow, that's crazy, right? This is a green.
Oh, green. Oh, I don't know.
This is a green, but it's showing. Wait up, that's my.
Oh, your green screen is somewhere in here somehow.
Oh, like why is it
green screen set up behind you somehow? That's weird. That's funny.
And I don't even have a green screen.
It's StreamYard. You got it enabled on StreamYard.
Oh, he's got that fancy StreamYard thing. Okay, yeah. I don't have that because I don't have a paid version.
I don't go through StreamYard. I use OBS.
I don't even see how well, anyway, right? So, yeah, see here? You get a can like this from Walmart. It's $1 can, right? So you could do this. What you said, a cookie swap. Make one cookie, close it up, ship it out before Christmas, and you swap it. Somebody takes the cookie. So now we can tell what it tastes like.
That's cool.
Like you said, do a cookie challenge. The cookie challenge is to get a tin can from Walmart like this. It's $1 from Walmart.
And ship your cookie. And
ship your cookie, your brownie, and just one piece. Somebody from another channel will taste it and y'all swap each other. So say, Gail, you're gonna send me your cook. Well, let me say that different. Send me your brownie. I know it's gonna come out crazy.
Pepper's not even laughing. Pepper's long. Pepper, are you lost?
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
Pepper's asking me to send him my cookies.
I didn't ask her. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, if somebody see you there and you taste theirs and you tell them how you like the recipe. But I said, I was like, hold on, wait, that's gonna come out wrong.
That's about to come out all wrong.
Yeah, it's gonna come out all wrong. Yeah, but like that, like you swap the recipe and somebody tastes it and tell you how they like it. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know YouTube, people take it and run with it. You know what I mean?
So you know how you buy a jar of that Vegemite, right? And so you try it and then you try to talk your family members into trying it, right? And then you still have a whole bunch of it left. So what do you say you send it to someone and have them try it? Do you think they would try it if it's already been opened?
I reckon, yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's coming from a true source,
specific person.
no, if it's coming from a person that you trust, I don't think that,
because it would be such a waste. You open it and then you try it, and then it's not like.
All right, here go the challenge. Here go the challenge, Gail. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Make a peanut butter and have your husband taste it. Right? Make a peanut butter cookie with what is that? Vegemite? Because it'll be like a salty peanut, right?
Yeah, it makes peanut butter and Vegemite.
Hold on, because I heard.
Oh my goodness!
I heard that Vegemite is a salty taste, right? It's a salty, so it'd be like a salty peanut, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's probably what you gotta be doing if you ate one of those things. But no, but isn't Vegemite, they say, is salty?
It's salty. I haven't tried it yet. When I was at my sister's house, we went to this place called the World's Fair Trade.
I thought it was illegal to buy it in the States.
What?
It's not illegal to buy it in the States. It's just
nobody wants it here.
Oh. But wouldn't it taste like a salty peanut if it's salty? And if you mixed it a little bit, I didn't say go crazy, but if you'd have mixed it in with the peanut, it would have like a salted peanut taste?
I have no idea because I don't know.
No, you don't think so?
Okay, what do you got there, Gail?
I don't know yet. I haven't opened. This is Vegemite.
Well, there you go.
So
here's a good time to do it.
I bought this near the Woodlands area where my sister lives. I saw they had those Tim Tam cookies from Australia that they talk about in the videos. So I said, ooh, if they have that, maybe they have Vegemite. So I started looking, and they have products from everywhere, Mexico, all kinds of different places. But anyway.
Now, I'm from New York.
Anybody want to try the Vegemite after I try it?
No, pass it by. Keep passing.
Anybody brave enough?
You can hot box a parked car, but you cannot be in the driver's seat. I know, I'm from the Bronx. You can hot box a parked car, but you cannot be in the driver's seat. You can't be behind the wheel. FBI, open up!
Oh.
Yeah, after Gail's
Gail almost like she thought it was her house.
No, I thought it was Homer's.
Nah, ain't nobody. All the police, me and my the police departments here, we already have an agreement. Don't step foot on my property. If you ever see my videos, there's no trespassing. It's not for humans, it's for the police department. The police department and me, we have this agreement. No trespassing. Unless, because see, I got in trouble and I learned the law because they told me the law here. You're not allowed to come here unless a court order or somebody in this house call you.
You are fake news.
So when the judge
Have you talked to your daughters about instances in which they're allowed to call on the phone? Maybe.
What you mean? I don't know.
I mean, like your daughters could make a phone call from your house, if that was true.
No, I mean, yeah, they could. Like I said, they got to be called.
It's 5 to 6 normally, Lori.
No, but
Jan is not going live tonight.
Yeah, but see, I mean, I can't speak for other people's children, but I grew up and we talking about generation grow up. It's just a generation thing. You're not calling no cops unless it's really serious. You ain't calling the cops about my father yelled at me. Now, when the cops come, you're going with them. You get your bag, but by the time they come here, you're gonna have your own little a Walmart bag on you with a stick.
You're a little hobo kid, and
that's a generation passed down generation. It's like genetically known that you're not going to call the cops.
I mean, I never did, but the kids are different now.
No, mine is raised the same way I was raised, and my mama was raised. Generation butt kickings. I'm just so sorry. The generation kept going. That's a tradition that's passed down from generation to generation.
Hi, Anne Marie. Hi, Big Green Homestead.
You call Mr. Bushcraft Mr. Bushcraft. You don't be, hey, Bushcraft. You don't go, hey, Gail. In my household, it's going to be Miss Gail, Miss Rusty Pepper, Mr. Bushcraft, Mrs. Big Dream Homestead, Mr. Willett Grove. We're still that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't call your uncles by Bob. Hey, Bob. You call him Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
That's been passed down from generation to generation to
That's
generation.
good. That's good. That's very good.
But the only thing that we don't do here is yes, ma'am. We just
Yes, ma'am. I answer yes, ma'am around here.
We'll be like, yes, Miss Gail, yes, Miss whatever your last name, yes, Miss whatever school teacher last name is. But we don't do the yes, ma'am. I mean, it's just a culture thing. It hurts me.
No way.
One year when I was at the school, I was Miss my last name, and then one year I was Miss my first name. So depended on the year.
Oh.
But yeah.
No
That's
way,
how they
Jose.
teach me. Well, but these kids are bad at school now. Whew.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're not bad. They're just missing a butt chip kicking. I'm telling y'all. Kids are not bad. It's just the way that people are so scared to see. There's a difference between you got to teach your kids from jump. You can't wait till they turn 10 and 9 years old, try to discipline them. When everything's so cute. When they was 4 years old, 3 years old, cussing. Nah, got hit in the throat. Woo! Kid knew. My kids hear me cuss, but they don't cuss. Now they might know some cuss words, but they know they can't cuss. I ain't cussing and tell them, tell your mother this and that. They'll go and change the whole thing. Dad said he wants you over here. Or Dad's calling you, Mom. You know what I mean? They just know not to. They know not to repeat what I say. You know, that's generation and generations. You know, it's just something that I think is just passed down from certain generations to generation. The ones that care, because there's not just our generation. Is either my other friends from Georgia who are not black. They have the same growing up. Dad come home, he putting the foot in your butt cheeks.
You do something wrong, he is.
Yeah.
Or even if he perceives it to be wrong.
Yeah. Mom said, hey, the boys went out there and shot a deer with a BB gun or shot the dog with the BB gun. Trust me, that leather belt's coming off that man's pants. And didn't matter. He was getting lynched. Oh, I'm not going to lynch. I'm not going to say lynching. They got their whoop whoop. Yeah, it didn't matter what culture was. I think the South, the old Southern guys still had them leather belts.
No, leather belt isn't that bad. I've had a lot worse.
We had the extension cord, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about the buckle end of the belt?
Yeah, a broomstick. Some people got hit with the broomstick. Mama, that's the only thing she had. She had the broomstick. Yeah.
Which broomstick, hand.
Yeah. My grandpa told me I got in trouble. He said, go out and get a switch. And
you ain't got a rock one?
I got this little switch here, and I'm like, ha. Oh no, that damn little thing hurt like hell.
Oh, you ain't got a green one? You ain't got a green one?
Yeah, I got this little bitty old thing, and he. Where'd you get that?
But that's why I tell people, you know, America changed so much. It's a difference between abuse and a discipline situation, you know. But since there's a thin line, they just scrap all that as abuse now. Everything is abuse. Mm-hmm. Sending your kid to the corner now is abuse.
I think if some kids get some whooping, maybe they act like these kids are terrible.
But I do want to start an alliance. And I say, you know, just like they do with the church, you can go back 30, 40 years and still get you some money. I want to get a class action lawsuit of abuse that I got from my teachers back in the days. Remember when you was chewing gum and they made you put the gum on your nose? Or they made you stand in the corner when you was acting up, they made you stand facing the corner. Yeah.
No, I got beat really bad. And there used to be a dang
so
paddle.
I was
they had springs in between the two paddles, so when it hit you, it went.
Now, can we go back and sue the school system that we went to because that's an abuse?
Oh, I wish.
You're too old for that, Homer.
I'd be rich.
You're too old to do that, Homer.
I
No,
would be
no,
poor
no,
for
hold
the
up.
gospel.
Hold up. The Boy Scouts 40 years ago, those men are still getting their paychecks from the Boy Scouts. Abuse is abuse. So I might have to start a little class action lawsuit through the New York government, America's school system, and we all get a check for anybody who's been disciplined by a teacher but got hit on the hand with the ruler, bubble gum on your nose and embarrass you. That was mental warfare on a child.
I
Standing.
had a few teachers that didn't mind taking a ruler to my knuckles a few times.
I had one. That's it. And I got up and broke his nose.
Oh.
I
you might have another.
I got kicked out of school, but he didn't get in trouble. I did.
You done broke
Yeah,
the
but
man's
it was
nose.
worth it.
Oh yeah.
So you just taught him not to put his hands on nobody else's children. That's what you meant to say, Bush?
No, I was in high school. That's because I never finished high school.
Wow.
He hit me in the hand with the long ruler, and I told him, I said, "Don't do that again, or I'm gonna jump up and lay you out." And he did it again. I did exactly what I said.
Wow.
You were a young man of your own word.
And I actually got arrested.
Oh,
but he didn't. Yeah, they came right in the class and handcuffed me. And
wow. I'm surprised. High school. Those were. Yeah.
This was in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, yeah. The laws are just getting in now. Laws are getting on the books now. It was that Arizona was like a no law state at one time. They just started putting laws on the books now in Arizona. Hey, Homestead.
Yeah. After I got kicked out of school, they ended up losing season in football. I was the quarterback.
Oh man. Oh, tree branches are the worst. Happiness off the sea. Will it grow at 8:05? Oh, is it 8? What? Oh. Right. I had my hair pulled out. Oh yeah, your hair pulled out by a teacher. Coffee Angel Crash said her hair was pulled. Oh, somebody's hair got pulled out.
Hey Harvey, how's it going?
Hey Harvey Black. Let me see who else is here. Okay, Gail internet must have died on her. So now we holding fort. Jesus. All right, yeah, everybody's there.
Yeah, she's the only one not here.
Yeah. Big dreams. Okay. How you doing? If you're still here, I know she was having an internet problem. She knocked herself out of her own life. Wow. But can you come back in your own life? Can you do that?
Yeah, she can do that. Yeah. She did it before.
It's the same link you joined with. It's the link up top right now.
Yeah.
So all she has to go back into her open up StreamYard, then go to the panel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what else we got? What else? Anybody got any plans for New Year's?
Making it.
Yeah, I think that's everybody trying to make it. I want to be here to see it. But anybody have any plans of what I was saying on my live? No, I came in later. This is the Foxy Prepper and Bushcraft live. I didn't hijack Gail's live. No, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. I don't hack nobody's lives. Don't put that on me. What was I gonna say? Anybody have planned to improve their channel? I know Bushcraft, he has Bush Tech, and
I haven't done that for a while. I've been too busy on this channel.
And I think he was doing the 5 mistakes or 10 mistakes of YouTubers. I think he was doing. I saw one of them.
That's been a while.
I found you. I found the Bush Tech channel,
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jan was telling me about it because I asked her something. She said you made a video, and that's how I got to find a Bush Tech channel. And I was looking at a few things that she was talking about. Was it Canva? I think he was. What I was asking about Canva? I was asking for something. She said you made a video, but now just off
about making thumbnails or something.
Yeah. There you go, thumbnails.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how I got to find you. She was like, "Oh, he has a channel called Bush Tech." All right. Yeah. All right. So that's how I got to find Bush Tech. Yeah. Oh, somebody else say you need a new Bush Tech video.
Yeah, I do. Gail, you having trouble getting back in here?
She said her dinosaur of a computer was moving slow.
Okay.
No. And I need you to StreamYard me on the backside and just be like, listen, walk me through it. I can watch videos and still don't know what I'm doing. I'm a hands-on person. I needed somebody to guide me and tell me what buttons to hit.
Well, the one I did that shows you how to remove backgrounds is real easy.
All right.
I mean, click, and then you're done.
Yeah, she said I need to watch all your tech videos that you have out there. All right. But how many videos you have out there in tech? Maybe what, 20?
Maybe 10.
All right.
There's not many.
Harvey,
I've been trying to get my numbers back up again on this channel.
Oh, okay.
And then I got my other gaming channel.
Oh yeah.
I actually switched back to my original name.
Oh, what was that?
Stock Gaming.
Oh, Stock Gaming. Oh, okay.
No, Stock Gaming.
STOCK?
No. Here, I'll just put a link up real quick.
What was it? Harvey Black said he's going to be doing a 15-mile hike with a backpack. He's going to probably do a workout. Oh, that's a workout. Yeah, he's doing. No, I don't work out. Now, the only workout I get out here is the chickens and raking leaves and just repairing things around the house and stuff like that. That's it, basically. That's the only workout I get.
There's my gaming channel.
Oh, stalk. Okay, stalk. Okay, stalk gaming. Okay, gotcha. Like stalking. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Back when Quake and Quake 2 was a thing, that was my handle, Stalker.
Oh, okay.
Because I was always the sneaky one.
You're one of my sons don't like the guys who come in when those games they used to play when they was younger, and they used to hate when the guys get, what was it called? Call of Duty. Guys would come in and pop them all, pat. Yeah. And they be like, who's this guy that came in on a game? Yeah. Before, I think now you can just only have advice. People just can't jump in the game with you now, right? I never played those games. But I know my sons now, they 30 years old now, but they used to play when Call of Duty came out. They was playing guys from other countries, and guys would just come in and just wipe out their team and all that nonsense.
Yeah, there's a place in the UK, but a lot of people from the United States, it went for 48 hours.
Wow.
And it was constant on a server, and then whoever won it had the most kills and everything at the end would win. And they would give out at that time DVD players and all kinds of stuff for the best. And I won a lot of stuff, mainly because I can actually set up and play for 48 hours.
Wow.
But she was here for a second.
Back out.
Yeah, by a hot
Oh, there she is. I would actually have my son take over for me while I go use the bathroom or whatever. Order a pizza, and then he would take over.
Oh man!
And then I'd get back in. I had the most kills, all kinds of stuff. And
hi Sherry. Hi Harvey Black.
one time I won a new laptop and gaming chair, and
Those gaming chairs are expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, expensive. I mean, a real professional gaming chair. You know, they got the knockoff gaming chairs, but the
Yeah.
other ones is run you up to $600.
Yeah.
They even
There's
got one
some that-
conditioning. They got one that cools. They got one that cools you. It has like a cooling system in it. I was like,
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah, it has a cooling
Or like
system.
a heating system too for the winter time.
Oh, I
Wasn't
still
that
had
real?
cool. I had one that it cools you, kept you in a cool temperature. Your body cool.
I
They
was
have a-
moving my laptop and I accidentally unplugged the cord, and that's what knocked me out. That's what did it. That's what did the whole thing. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, they have the chairs now that you hook up to the computer, so whenever you turn, it turns with you like
Oh,
this and goes back.
Wow.
And it vibrates. Like if you get hit, your whole chair vibrates.
Jeez, things are getting good now.
Yeah,
Who was it? Who was it
the
earlier
headphones I
that
have
called
does that.
Pepper the Foxy Pepper?
The
I was trying to
Feisty
figure out
Pepper.
why they called her the Foxy Pepper, but I finally figured it out a few minutes ago. But one of y'all was talking. I was like, oh my gosh. It's because she put it in her title.
Oh yeah, that's what. You didn't see it.
Not right away. Like I saw it about 20 minutes ago, maybe.
Oh yeah, I think it was Big Dream Homestead, and I said something about this the Foxy Pepper and Bushcraft that's holding it alive down.
I'm about as foxy as they come.
That's right, Pepper.
Yeah, Big Dream, yeah, Anne Marie. Yeah, but there's some chairs. Like I said, I seen the professional ones are like 6 and up. I mean, I know you said the knockoffs, what we call it, they still expensive too. They're in that $200-$300 range also. But yeah, those professional chairs run. I sort of have like a professional. It's like 6 and change. I mean, it probably goes up.
Is that like giveaways?
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about giveaways, Logan?
Yeah, she said she won 3 YouTube channel rifles. Oh. Gaming channels, or it was just homesteading channels? Now, Harvey, oh yeah. What gaming channels? You saying the gaming channels or homesteading channels? Now, okay.
My hubby hates it when he asks me a direct question. I answer somewhere in the middle, like, yeah. He's like, yeah,
Well,
this or yeah, that.
StreamYards is so slow compared to regular chat.
No, I didn't see it.
Wet shirt, hat, and a chainsaw. Well, he follows like logging channels and stuff. There's actually a whole community of logging people out there. I only found this one from the Arizona Kid. I found him through that. He came up with the Arizona Kid somewhere around the time Micro Farmer was taking his break. They came on somewhere during that time.
Now, Harvey Black too. You say you're doing a 15-mile hike. Is that 15 miles one way, or is that 7.5 there and 7.5 back? That's how you're doing your 15, or you doing actually 15 and then 15 back, or you doing 7.5 and then tracking back? That makes your 15 up.
Firewood channels. Yes, correction. Firewood channels.
What is that? What's firewood channels?
He has chainsaws. He has a log splitter. He gets these big pieces of wood and he cuts them and he splits them with his split. You'll just have to watch. You just have to watch it.
No, I'm just he's saying, so they're actually a community called Firewood Channels?
Yeah, there's some firewood logging type channels out there.
The internet, there's something out there for everything.
Oh gosh, yeah. There's channels out there where people scratch.
I never knew it was a
scratch off channels. There's makeup channels. There's channels that actually only unwrap unboxings. That's all they do.
I seen a channel that just had racing cockroaches.
What?
Yeah, they would race the cockroaches across the room, and people would bet on them. They had little dots on them so you could tell what colors.
That's crazy.
Go red, go red.
Ah.
Okay, Harvey Black, that's the saying. It's 15 miles one way. And then that's so altogether you're doing 30 miles because if you're doing a trail hike,
Survival Ringworm Channel.
so that means 15 miles one way.
No, I'm not watching that one. What kind of videos do they make? Big
He said
Dreams, is it like
15
survival?
miles total, Homer.
So he's going 7.5 miles on the trail and then 7.5 miles back. I was asking, is it a one way or is he getting dropped off and coming back home? Like somebody's driving him and
Appalachian Trail.
That's what
Surviving Ringworm.
That's a long one.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of hiking. I was trying to get the information on it. He was talking about the hiking. Because some people, they'll actually drop him off and he'll hike back home. Like they'll drive him to a certain point, which is 15 miles out, and then he got to come back. Like you ever saw that show called, what was it called? The Alaskan Bush? No, not the Alaskan Bush People. What was it called? One of these guys, they was in Alaska. And a guy with parasail, he'll come off the cliff. He'll go some far with the parasail, and then he had to chuck back to his cabin. What was that show called? It's one of them. The last Alaskan. No, what was the other
Alaskan
show?
Bush People?
Nah, not
No, that's
No.
fake.
that. Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. What was it? What was the?
It's like Survivor, but without clothes.
Yeah.
It's a little more hardcore than Survival. Can you imagine? Oh, no.
It was a lady that had the lady that lived out there in Alaska, and the lady lived out there on the airstrip. What was the name of that channel? Not The Last Alaskan. What was that show called? It was a lady that had a airstrip. She was the only airstrip that's in Alaska.
Oh, the cold something.
Below
I
zero.
know what you're talking about.
Below zero? Is it below zero? Zero below?
Yeah. Yeah. Something cold.
Below zero?
Yeah, she don't own that no more.
Yeah, she sold it.
She sold it off.
Now she's at the bottom of the. She's somewhere. It's hot now, right? She's in the lower 48s now.
No, she's still up there.
Oh,
she has a cabin up there. The cabin. There was an episode where she went and cleaned the cabin out, and then somebody broke into it and was living there for a good while.
Oh wow! Oh, Life Below Zero. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Life Below Zero. There you go. Life Below Zero. Yeah, that was a good show. I like that show.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I have to make a profound statement. Only on YouTube can you get a man from Connecticut, a man from Ohio, and two Texas women all in the same place talking.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Harvey Black is putting up the information. Okay, he said, good question. I do all 3-1 out and back.
Okay.
5 each way. So it's 2's a loop. Okay, it's a loop. Varies from 10 to 16 miles. The third one is a bushwhacking.
Yeah, we have one not too far from here. We did a 7 mile. I did it with my kids.
Oh, okay. He does a chop. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Yeah, see, that's cool. I don't watch that much TV. It's just that, before I got into YouTube, those were the channels I like to watch. I like to watch The Last Alaskan, Life Below Zero. Then you had the other one called Port something. What was that place called? Port.
I like Alone.
Port.
Alone's good.
It was called Port. These people lived on a port. They lived like on an island in Alaska. It was called Port.
Oh, you mean they live in boats and stuff?
Yeah, they lived on an island, but the only way to get there was a boat.
Oh yeah.
Port. So I haven't watched these shows in a while.
That one was a little.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people, like maybe 10 people lived on the island, and they Port something.
Yeah, they're cutting down trees that were green and then splitting it and putting in the And I'm like, you don't burn green wood.
Was it like a reality series?
Yeah. They all Last
Oh,
Alaska, Life Below Zero, Bushcraft Family was called Port something. It was a bunch of them nice channels I used to watch. And then, the Alaskan Bush Family, then, they got into their little, and then I realized they were fake. They was just, it was just a nonsense channel thing. I mean, it was good entertainment, but it was something to watch.
Mhm.
But then you had another channel. What was it called?
Yeah, they have their townsmen come out and build a house, and they only show little bits. Okay, everybody get back, and then we'll lift this up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I always wonder about these people where I'm looking at $80,000 equipment with no job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You got an $80,000 equipment there. And the other one was called what? The guy, what was the other one? The Last Frontier. Was it The Last Frontier with the family out there? It was The Last Frontier. It was the husband and the kids and sons and everybody lived on
Whatever
it.
station y'all had.
Yeah, they're millionaires though.
Yeah.
They're already millionaires.
Because I was like, because they own a shop or something like that.
Well,
right?
You know who Jewel is, don't you?
The singer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's his daughter.
That's the uncle's daughter.
Yeah, it's the daughter. Yeah. She came back home. I don't know if she stayed, but she came back home with her son, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the dad passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I stopped watching it. All
That's
right,
not watching it.
You're talking about Alaskan Bush people.
Oh,
yeah,
the Alaskan Bush people.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh, he passed away. I was like, I thought you were talking about the Last Frontier father.
Yeah, he passed away last winter.
Yeah. But they season started again next week. I think
it's already going.
Oh, it's already going already. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they went to Montana, right? Where was they went? They moved.
I think they're in Washington. Yeah, Washington.
Yeah, in Washington now. Right? Okay, something like that. I know they moved from whatever.
Yeah, their barn and everything got burnt down. Everything but the house.
Yeah.
And one girl's trailer house or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I used to watch Tree Masters too. Treehouse Masters, I used to like that. That was a good show to watch too. Treehouse Masters.
Yeah.
Those are decent shows. I mean, and I used to watch it because, like I said, they were just more entertained than the other stuff. I didn't have to. These are still channels. I didn't have to explain the other stuff in the world.
I think watching Alaskan Bush people is more like a comedy than anything.
Yeah, yelling and flipping.
I've seen a couple of episodes of that. I don't know when or where because I don't have.
Guy never been to England, but he's speaking like he's from England. I'm like, wait, what is that? The only one sound like Humphrey Bogart. I'm like, he just have no TV.
I do my own research.
Yeah, like what? So I don't know, but it was kind of crazy. That's why I was like, wow, I was okay. Now the mom was sick too. I know she had some type of battle with cancer, I believe.
Yeah.
Well,
you could the last season you could see the dad. He was really, really pale and looked like he lost a ton of weight. You could tell something was going on with him.
Yeah.
Busty Pepper, tell them boys to quit calling.
I wish they would.
Yeah, I love watching Alone.
The first
I done text and told them they better leave me alone.
The first 4 Alone.
Go away. Come here. Go away. Come here.
I like the first 4 Alone seasons. Those were nice.
I know 2 people that's been on Alone.
Oh yeah.
They're YouTubers.
Oh wow.
Is it like the movie?
No, it's not a movie. It's like a TV show.
It's like
they stick 10 or 12 people out in nowhere, and they're The only time they get checked in is basically when they go and get footage and give them new batteries, but they have
Hi,
to make
Logan.
their own
Thank you for
shelters,
coming
and
in.
they're all by themselves. Except one time they had, well, 2 times they had teams.
What is that on? Like cable,
History,
HBO? What is it?
History Channel.
The History
History
Channel.
Channel?
It was
I
just
don't know.
cable. Which is cable.
Oh yeah, I have Netflix, Hulu.
Oh, you might can find it on Hulu because Hulu has Chase channels, right? Hulu has
Yeah, Hulu. Sometimes Hulu
But
will have, like, we watch The Masked Singer, but instead of watching it on the night it is, we watch it on the next night. It's available on the next night. So there's a few
But
channels, a few things like that I'll have to look. I'll have to check it out and see if it's on
do you
there.
know who Bush Radical is? Or Girl in the Woods? They were both on there. They were a husband and wife that were on there,
Oh,
and they didn't make it. And then she was right after that. She went on the next season, well, the season after that, because they film they stagger it. That even though one season's actually playing, they're still recording on the next season after that. And it was, I think she said it was, like 8 weeks later. When she left with her husband's season, she was already on another season, and it was just too much for her because it takes a lot out of you, losing all that weight and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, they're really high up there, YouTubers now.
wow.
Those people on Survivor. Last night we finished one of the series, and they were on doing that reunion part that they do at the end, which I don't always watch it, but I did watch it this time. And the one girl on there named Taj, she had literally scars on her from the bug
Mhm.
bites and stuff.
Oh,
Like, I don't know, maybe permanent scars.
girl,
I'm not sure.
one girl got it so bad she had to leave, right? She got bitten up so bad. She was in Brazil or somewhere. She got bitten
Yeah.
up. They had to take her
I
out.
don't know. There's been so many people leave for so
I
many.
think it was one of those that you
One
call.
girl got bitten bad. I mean, she was just eaten up alive, and they had to come and get her.
It's one of those you
Yeah,
call a they or
yeah,
them.
that might be
person.
one that's toward the beginning, and that might be one I haven't watched.
The
I
other one,
think it's about 2 seasons back.
the other show I like was it the bear guy? What's his name? Bear something?
Oh, he's phony. Bear Grylls.
Yeah, he's phony too.
Oh, he is.
All right. Yes.
He'll go and record something, and then if you turn the camera around, there's a road right there.
Oh man, I didn't see that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Because he'll jump out of a plane. He'll jump out and parachute in. Oh, okay. Then he had somebody with him, right? Did he have Obama with him or somebody?
Yeah. Sometimes he has people with him.
Yeah, celebrities or something. He went with him. Yeah. Which that's what I thought it was a little kind of corny because I'm like,
Now,
hey,
the real guy is the Survivor Man.
Survivor
Yeah.
Man. Survivor Man. I gotta find that channel. I gotta find that. The Survivor Man?
Yeah. I'm surprised they ain't heard of Survivor Man.
Nah, I haven't. Maybe that's when I stopped watching them. I was like I said, just stop watching.
He was actually
Always
before.
need a good series to watch.
Yeah.
He's on YouTube too.
Oh, okay. Survivor.
His name is Les Stroud. Oh, yep.
There you go.
Sherry knows who
Sherry
it
knew
is.
who it was.
See, people ain't just us watching them. Other people know them.
Mm-hmm. Pepper watches YouTube all day.
Oh.
Look at there. She started watching so early this morning. She's about ready to fall
Canadian.
asleep over there. He's Canadian.
Oh, okay.
He also has a special with for Bigfoot too.
Yeah, I liked your Bigfoot thing you did earlier. That was cool.
I've been
You did that one before, and he kind of like goes out of the screen a little bit at a time. That's cool.
And the only thing that just bothers me with the Bigfoot thing is so many people seeing them hunters and everything. And I'm like, nobody has shot one yet. Nobody had a rifle loaded, cocked, and ready to just shot one.
I like listening to Ray, the urban grandpa prepper, talk about it.
Because I was going to say, like, all those hunters and all these people have encountered this thing, and not one took a shot.
I think he had a guest on, and they were talking about it one time.
Yeah, I
and
did.
I was outside, and I was working in the garden, and I was listening to him talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. I seen somebody talking about it. They were way out there.
Yeah. I just let it rock. I just let it rock. I was like,
talking that they're the alien or something. I was like,
Look how big she's gotten. See?
oh yeah.
Big. Hers getting big.
oh yeah, he worked for the government or something, and the government said that. And you can tell if somebody works for the government or not,
She says,
or have worked for the government. It's nothing that they brag about.
Yeah.
Cat sighting. Yep. That's my baby. Hi, Donna Griggs.
I gotta feed Rusty here in a few minutes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live here in a few. I gotta go make some late dinner. I got some rolls rising in the oven right now, and all I have to do is pull them out, heat up the oven, and bake them, and the rest of the stuff to go with it. But yeah.
Oh, I just realized. Hey, John, wasn't John supposed to go live tonight?
Yeah, he's live right now.
I think right now. I thought he was going live at 7.
No,
Who's
he goes
going live?
Well, he's been live for 38 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Who's live?
I guess John's live. I didn't know he was live. I thought he went at 7, but maybe he decided to go early since Jan is not going tonight.
No, he goes at 8 o'clock on Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you went. Yeah, you way over, right? Yeah, you 23 minutes. You 21 minutes over, right?
I go 5 to 6, right? And then Jan goes 6 to 7. So technically, I would still have 22 minutes if I was filling Jan's spot, which I was partially filling her spot. But anyway, she Marco Polo'd me earlier and said, "I'm not going to if you want to run over." And I'm sure I will. We'll see, huh?
Because normally, that's what's throwing me off. It's throwing me off, right?
Then Jan, then John, then Micro Farmer. Are you going tonight?
That's what I'm saying. It's what time? Wait up. It's 8:30 my time. That's what I'm saying. Like
7:30.
Yeah, it's throwing me off. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm confused because the one on my laptop says a different time. So maybe I am over. I don't know.
No, because that's what I'm saying. Because this is
usually my time. Gail goes from 6 to 7, and then Jan goes from 7 to 8, and then it's John.
8 to 9, and then he had whoever. Then somehow I got into the 9 slot Eastern time. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time, which is only like what?
I went longer because I already had permission from Jan to.
No.
I said permission because she Marco Polo'd me earlier. Said, hey, if you want to take my spot, take my spot.
Yeah, you can take the spot. No, I was just saying because I was like, because he was saying John was like, because I'm looking, I'm like, it's 8:40. I'm like, don't I come on? I'm supposed to be coming at 9 or something. I'm like, oh, okay. So if he's on now, then I'm rock.
That's where I got.
I'm gonna say
prepping 101.
I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all.
Bye,
give y'all a salute.
Bye, Pepper. Love you. See you later.
I gotta go feed my kid and walk him before he gets to be a real pain.
You look like you're getting tired too.
Yeah.
I kind
See you
of
later,
am.
Pepper.
Love you guys. Sweet dreams and God bless.
Bye.
All right. Take care.
Ow. Kitty. What are you doing, Kitty? Kitty's attacking me.
Prepping 101's been taking Wednesdays off, so that's what I got Wednesday. I took his spot for Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
9 to 11.
I thought I saw something about that. Like Lake Ferry was saying something about
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
taking
she
a
was on
spot
earlier.
and
She did
take
her
a break.
Didn't she do it live early today? Yeah, she did it live early today.
Yeah. This
didn't-
morning.
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, it's been awesome having you guys on, but I'm gonna go make some dinner.
All right.
I'll see you later, Homer.
All right.
See you
Later.
guys later.
If you decide you're still gonna go live, I'll see
Yeah,
you
I don't
later.
know. That was all jacked up, so I don't know. So all right, if I do, if anything, if he rolls over, whatever, I'll just go at 10 whenever the door opens. I'll probably
Whatever your normal time is, just go in that time, and then you're not
Nah,
conflicting with anybody.
I was playing.
When Jen's here, I close it down right before it's time because I don't want to knock.
Yeah,
you
but
out.
if
She's been here and she said go over, so I'm going over.
so I'm hoping you have a nice time. If not, because I wasn't planning on doing too much anyway, because I was planning to do Saturday. I was going to go back to my old time Saturday around 5:30, 6 o'clock ish.
Yeah.
You know, that was my old time. I the last time it was just because I think I was filling in for Patford Farm or whatever.
Oh, Bushcraft, I was going to ask you a favor. On my Coupon Gale channel, I did like this giveaway thing. Can you share that for me? Possibly.
Where is that at? Oh,
It's
yeah. Just send me the link.
send you the link to your email.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm so far behind on videos and stuff this month.
Well, I just thought, you could share on your community.
Yeah.
Maybe it would help get a few more people.
All right, Harvey Black.
Coupon thing. Because I was doing that giveaway, and that's a good way to get people over there. So, anyway, all right. Bye, guys.
All
Catch
right.
you later.
See you later. Nice talking to y'all.
All right. Okay, later.
Bye. Oh. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night.